boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Mbappe! Rosicki. Hazard. Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Good-looking ball. Looking for options, for movement. Great ball if he can get there. It's a good foot in there. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Rummenigge. And it's Palmer. He's looking wide. Mbappe. Lofted in. And he's there to get it away. No goals as yet. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. And the return pass. And here's Cruyff. Rummenigge. Rosicki. Barcelona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now. But, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Makaleli. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. In with the challenge. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Messi. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Serginho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Comes to the rescue. Palmer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now there's a... And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Oh, not quite. Danger averted for now. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. And this is Cruyff. And a chance! He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the finish! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Turns back here, probably the best option. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Nesta. Bullet played back into the centre. It's a sharp pass. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe gets into a good position. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Rijkaard. That pass isn't the best. Messi.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
97.559
espectadores.
Can he get on the end of this? Palmer! It's gone out for a throw-in. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Rummenigge. Now it's Cruyff. He might be in here! Cruyff. So much time and space here. Nedved. Played into the middle. Now can he find a finish? That's Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Well, played right into his path. Cannavaro. Nedved. Messi. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Rosicki. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. The best of headers. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi finds himself offside.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rijkaard. Nedved has created one goal already. Rummenigge. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Shifted it to the flank. Rosicki. He's gone for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Rosicki has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
El dorsal 8, Rosicki. El dorsal 4,
Should get the job done.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14,
he couldn't
el dorsal
find the
6,
finish.
el dorsal 16, el dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Rodri. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He has found the way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Habrá
And it's
3 minutos de
Cruyff.
descuento.
Makelele eases the ball away from him. And this is Messi. Look at this chance for a shot! And he's straight offside. Looking to play him in. Oh, sweet feet. Pull it. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Cruyff, voted man of the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, can they get him away? Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him.
Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Luis Suarez. Cannavaro cuts it out. Boyan. Luis Suarez. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Nedved. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Boyan. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bojan Krkić goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Basten has it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Big chance! Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Goods to pay, have the chance to go the other way. Aims beyond the defence. Might be danger. Great chance! Yes!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Goods to pay have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Brilliantly cut out. That's a sharp pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Bullet. Bullet. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And here comes the corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. That has been knocked clear. Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Rijkaard. Mateus, looking for the run. Luis Suarez, pass is just off target. Looking to play him in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Shifted it to the flank. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Giggs today are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Ronaldinho, pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at the space here.
2 added minutes
He's had a
have
shot!
been...
They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seating the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Hello everybody,
Caution certainly not on the agenda here
a happy
for both
wedding
sides.
anniversary for one of our fan
The
club
manager
members.
at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bojan. Now the cross. Van Bouten gets good distance on it. Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot's on here. And a chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Spread it left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Decent chance! They scored! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects.
Messi! Messi receives it in and he's following up! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the field.
Coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Van Bouten. It's Cruyff. Van Bouten. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. And they're on him in a flash. Baresi gets a foot in here. Oh, well measured.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yet. Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Nedved driving on and making good progress. Del Piero. And it's Nedved. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Messi, and he's certainly on. He gets big! And again! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution on the field. Number
They're up to
10,
5 corners now.
Mateus. Number 14, Gullit. Coming on the field. Number 4.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number
That is
26,
lovely.
Targets. Substitution in progress.
Looking to go forward now. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Owen.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Important interception.
Bojan Kirkic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives in the scene.
3 minutes
Just
at a
maybe
time.
there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cruyff has played it back. They really... Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50
Number
moments,
20,
and this is a rather
Del
big one,
Piero.
and it all depends on
Coming
the service.
field, number 13, Johan Cruyff. Number 22, Zico.
I've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Real chance! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Number 9, Michael Owen.
And we're done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly
Just
so.
a quick reminder today, please refrain from
Your
parking
thoughts on today's
outside
game
the
then, Jim?
stadium.
Yeah, this
Thank
looked
you
the
very
most
much for your
likely outcome,
cooperation.
but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Rummenigge has played it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge finds himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kvaratskhelia knocks it out wide. That's a little off target. Cruyff looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Lofted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's beaten the last man. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And a chance! Gullit. Rummenigge. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge couldn't squeeze it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. And it's Owen. Rummenigge. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Kvaratskhelia. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
was mighty close.
Pinches it off him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Lukaku. Nicely spread.
Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Owen. Gullit.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Haaland running with the ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Haaland, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rijkaard. Brilliantly cut out. It's a really well-measured ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Owen. Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Hangs in across. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Messi. And Kvaratskhelia.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Maldini. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, Messi. Numero 5.
There's the start of the second half.
Per il numero 7.
So neither side has yet broken through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gullit. Nedved. And it's Gullit.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Figo. Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Figo, foot in. Threads one in. Now it's Owen. And Owen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. Looking to play him in. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And it's Owen. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Makalelu. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the through ball. This might spell Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's very neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
Probably looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Il numero 6. Il numero 9.
He's on it. Can he get away? Not the most accurate pass. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Osimhen. He's found the way through.
Oh, great feet that.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Osimhen. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Has a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Nicely shaped ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Maldini. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Figo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. Now it's Figo. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Floated through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for the run, and this is Cruyff. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 2, Makelele. Lascia il campo per il numero 24. Attenzione, un cambio.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A couple of changes here, and interesting ones.
Yeah, it's a reshuffle at the back, Peter. Introducing more solidity, I would think.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, well measured.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
No margin for error there.
Cannavaro. Oh, this looks sharp. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho, lovely feet. Serginho's cross. Oh, that was vital.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there was a time when broken metatarsals became an integral part of the story surrounding England's bid to conquer the world, and this man suffered that fate back in 2002, and it was a major national trauma at the time.
It was, but such was the presence and influence of David Beckham because of what he did in qualifying for the tournament too, Peter. Captain, talisman, and I'm sure the whole country breathed a sigh of relief when he made the squad.
And without him, we wouldn't have had that dramatic Argentina game.
Yeah, and I guess it was appropriate that it was he who led England through to the knockout stages too. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. And here's Torres. Baresi. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Saliba out to the right. Beckham gets into some space. That's a little off target. Fernando Torres. It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckham standing over it. Beckham with the short one. And here's Beckham. He gets big. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Well, it's Nedved. Rijkaard shoots! And he's following up! He's scored! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 14, Rijkaard.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
No, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Van Basten. Pull it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Serginho. And it's Rijkaard.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Egypt clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Egypt are looking to go forward now. Serginho. Azar. No way through there. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really...
Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rodri. And Serginho. And they've got a throw. Serginho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Serginho. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in with purpose. Nice interception, well timed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Egypt have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This possibly the last play of the half. Beckham goes short. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. And there is the half-time whistle. Got to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the
And
manager
just a
has
quick
to
reminder
resist
today
change.
to please drink
at this stage.
responsibly. Anyone appearing
It
intoxicated or
has been a
behaving in an
remarkable
inappropriate manner will
contest,
be removed. Thank you
decorated by
very much for your
goals,
cooperation.
and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution for Egypt, number 18, Fernando Torres.
That gets things
Number
going for the
16,
second half.
Rodri. Number 6, Rijkaard. Number
Messi.
7, Beckham.
Oh, it's
Number
Van Basten.
11, Serginho.
Wide.
Coming on the field, number 8, Mbappe. Number 41,
Basten.
Rice. Number 20, Kukçu. Number
That's a
10,
risky ball, you've got to
Messi.
say.
Number 15,
Tries to
Thomas
pass it through.
Rashidkin.
Owen looking to penetrate opposition lines. Crosses it in. Punched away. Azar. And it's Messi. Rice. Now it's Cruyff. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Baresi. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kukçu. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And across it goes.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Strokes it back. He's chosen to go back. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rosicky. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rice. Kukçu. Nelson. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. It's played through for him. Azar. Messi. And it's Kukçu. Rice. And it's Van Basten. And here's Mbappe. Not yet. Owen, given the lift of his goal. Cruyff. He's found a way through. And that has sent him sprawling. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And a chance! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement. And he's whipped it across.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And this is Rosicky. It's a mighty effort! This time, surely! Sticks it away! And Basten duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Egypt get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying.
And he shoots! It's there! Egypt are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Owen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rosicky. Kukçu. Mbappe and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. Van Basten getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
3 minutes added time.
Egypt complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Van Basten, and the finish! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the results are beyond doubt. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
Marco Van Basten!
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see them.
And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Attendees, this is a...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. And this is Cruyff, and he's managed to get free.
Well, Mike alone is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance, and he's away.
Who's on? That's a quick free kick. It's come to nothing. Nedved. Rijkaard. And the through ball. Just the goalkeeper. And a chance!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted. Messi! And he hits the net! 2-0, and in next to no time. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Stojkovic. It's Eto! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball's gone astray. And here's Messi. Neymar. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Looking to play him in. And here's Neymar. And he's found Neymar! Oh, a very decent attempt. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. A chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And it's Otto. Otto tries a cross. Owen looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. Cruyff with the cross. He gets big. He's been caught on it here. And again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Just gorgeous. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Rummenigge. Lovely feet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's En-Nesyri, and he was alert to it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Schneider. He's in space and looking for options.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
It's not a defender at all, it's Rummenigge! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, and not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Either side yet able to find the net. Oh, that is a good ball to... Shot a goal!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's seen that early.
He's had a shot! Goal, the Netherlands!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Haaland!
Bullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Let's a look and place it forward. That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roberto Carlos. Schneider.
He's having a shot!
That's a half-decent try. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. He's being urged to shoot.
There's the header!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
A sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider, pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here, and he can clear it away, and reclaimed it in a trice.
Roberto Carlos proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Schneider, can he get it through? Now it's in the serie.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Haaland gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now, can they get him away? That pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho, Rummenigge, and he's found a way past. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had it taken off him. Oh, well measured.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And he's managed to gift it back. Cannavaro. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a searching pass. Gets his head on it! Boom, header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Roberto Carlos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! He has done it! And this is getting better and better.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ronaldinho. And it's Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Baresi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Owen gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Otto. Otto tries a cross. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Great chance! It's a goal!
A As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Messi gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's good defending, very good defending.
He can get that clear. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking to play him in. Look at the space. Can he finish? And one more try. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, we'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
This is their second corner of the game.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
En-Nesyri. Fired deep towards the back post. This ended up in no man's land.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ronaldinho, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Messi. 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 A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chiesa. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Delivered across. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Chance here to counter. And here's Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely aimed pass. And they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. Romario. And Romario! Oh, that's majestic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Romario demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now that's well seen too. And here's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pinches it off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved could try cutting inside here. And he shoots! Gravenberg. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Buchanan. Raul. Here comes the cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, good take in a good area. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Ronaldo. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Raul knocks it into space. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, and a chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Oh, just skips past his man. Now the shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is Owen. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Romario. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. And it's Romario. Now it's Owen. Driving on and making good progress. Great ball, and he's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Strong running down that left flank. Neymar. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Owen. Oh, such a clever touch. Look at the space here. Shoots! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Invitiamo tutti